This is my first week on keto. I'm calling it my transition week because I'm transitioning from high carbs to low carbs, high fat from low fat. I'd like to review what I did this week, what my goals were, what my research was, and we'll talk a little bit about the vitamins, oils, and nutrients that I've researched that I plan on taking during my keto experience. I'm Steve, and this is Keto Stevo. As I transition to the keto diet this week, I've been researching a lot on what nutrients and supplements would be, preferable for me to take based on my diet, my history, my diabetes. So in my transition week, I've had lots of time to research as I slowly trim my carbohydrates down from 120 down to 50 or less. I wanted to look and see what nutrients, vitamins, supplements would benefit me in my keto journey. So the first question is, why even take supplements and nutrients? Several issues for me that from my reading is that my plan down the road is to do intermittent fasting, which is, it could be 12 hours, 18 hours, 24 hours, or maybe even longer. And so my thought is, when you're not feeding your body for that length of time, you're not getting any nutrients that the body needs. A lot of nutrients and vitamins are water soluble, so your body doesn't store those. You have to intake those on a daily basis. So that's probably the number one reason. Less meals. If you're doing intermittent fasting, there's less meals during the day and also less calories. So that's probably the number one reason. I'm doing increased activity. I've been very sedentary most of my life. I've worked out here and there, but not on a regular basis. But for the last several weeks, I've been walking, doing stairs at work in this parking garage. So it's an increased activity is another reason for vitamins and supplements. Also, transitioning to the keto diet, I think there's a lot of wonky stuff going to be going on in my stomach and my body. It's used to having a lot of carbs. It's going to have to get used to not having a lot of carbs. So that's another reason that I'm looking at supplements to help facilitate that transition. Another reason is my age. I'm not a young kid anymore. And so the body needs a lot more supplements and nutrients that it doesn't produce anymore, in conjunction with not having a lot of the the foods that I've had, high carb foods over the years. Also, my type 1 diabetes is another concern. I want to make sure I just have extra nutrients, and if my body doesn't need them, it'll flush them out. And then also any other unknown issues that maybe haven't been researched or discovered yet. So that's the why behind why I'm taking nutrients. And during my research, I came across a lot of sites that recommend keto supplements and keto powders, and I read and listened, but to me those just didn't make any sense. I want to keep it very simple. I know what a carb is, I know what a fat is, I know what a protein is, and I can read labels on packages. So my plan is just to slowly trim my carbs during this week and take nutritional supplements that make sense for me. So I'll go through each of these that I'm going to be taking in my journey. We'll talk about vitamins and supplements, how often I'm going to take those and why, and then also what oils are good for cooking, besides the corn oils that we know aren't good. So first is multivitamins, and the first point is I should be taking a multivitamin anyway, just because of my age. So that's the main reason. It's got, vitamin A, B, all the B6, B12, vitamin D, just a whole host of nutrients that the body needs just to, maintain itself. And again, most minerals are water soluble, so they aren't stored in your body. You need to continually refresh your body with those nutrients. They're very inexpensive. Multivitamins are very inexpensive and readily available, so that's not an issue. And my plan is to take them 3 times a day, about every 8 hours. It says 1 a day. You know what? It's so inexpensive. I'm going to take 3 a day. If my body doesn't need it, it'll get rid of it. Electrolytes. The research I did on electrolytes was very surprising. There are a lot of metabolic factors when you're on keto that electrolytes really, really help. So sodium, potassium, and magnesium are the primary electrolytes. I'll be taking all 3. Again, I should be taking those even if I wasn't on keto. From researching and reading, you find out how important electrolytes are to your body's numerous functions, brain functions, digestive functions. They're also water soluble. They don't stay in the body, so they have to be replaced. They're critical for, as I said, many numerous body processes and functions. And USRDA just for potassium is 5,500 milligrams a day. So a banana has about 200 milligrams. So I'm not going to eat 40 bananas a day or whatever the number is. Plus, bananas of course high in carbohydrates. So I'll be taking a potassium supplement again 3 times a day to get close to that 5,000 requirement for potassium per day. And again, I'll be taking Himalayan pink salt, potassium gluconate, and then a hydrolyte, which is it's got sodium, potassium, and magnesium. It's a powder. I'm not promoting any of these. This is what I'm taking. You drop the powder in a bottle of water, shake it up, and that's what I usually to take my vitamins with. So those are the electrolytes. Next is multi-collagen, and that was kind of surprising. The benefits of a multi, and it's multi-collagen because there's type 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10. So you can buy just collagen, and it might have 1 or 2 and 3, but multi-collagen has all 5, and they're all 5 important from what I've read. Number 1, it promotes healthy skin, hair, nails. Big reason for me is it can help with sleep. I have a lot of trouble sleeping at night, so if there's any chance that taking collagen will help me get better rest, get to sleep quicker, I'm all for that. And also I'll be taking that as well 3 times per day. So all the multivitamins, supplements, I'll be taking all of those 3 times per day. And lastly, I want to talk about oils. And there are numerous oils that are very beneficial for you. Avocado oil and MCT oil, which is a multi-chain triglyceride oil. You can use both of those for cooking. You can use those to up the fat macro in whatever you're eating. Sometimes I'll throw that in something I'm cooking. If it has not enough fat, I want to have a little bit more fat in my diet. I do not take it by the spoonful. I don't drink it in anything. I just use either one of these for either cooking or to supplement fat in whatever I'm eating. So that covers all the vitamin supplements, oils that I wanted to cover today. And I look forward to meeting with you next time on Keto Stevo. Take care.